Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich. I have been considering the situation here, and I think that it's in my best interest to withdraw my forces here. Well, maybe. See, I'm thinking because this is like the desert. I think I might want to withdraw my forces here. Like, Burkhanar is a fine thing to take, but if I can't take Hyderabad, the other Hyderabad. Okay. I mean, I guess I assume that's like the Indian version of Springfield or something. Um, yeah. What I am going to choose to do is pull back my forces. Ooh, no, I want to go to Bikaner. Yeah. We want to pull back. You are pulling back to here. You should hold for now. We want to hold this if we can. We want to assault here if we can. We want to assault here if we can. Because if we can, we want to, push up through here. Ideally, we can get to Multan. And if we get to Multan, we can probably cut them in half and then take Karachi later. For that reason, we want to do that. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. We don't have a lot of forces left. Yeah. You can go here. You can stay here. You can go here. You know, wait for these forces to withdraw. You go here. That's what we want. Perfect. See if we can do that. You go here. You're already going there. That's a waste of my time. We have taken Simla. Okay. You're retreating to there. That's fine. That whole line. You can stay here. That whole line. I think we want to take Ajmer. We want to hold Burkhanar. But other than that, it's really okay. We're quickly ticking down on our resources. In terms of manpower, though, we are only at volunteer only. We can easily go up to limited conscription. I should have done that earlier, but the opportunity was not really presented. How are we doing? You go get to Multan. You do that. Are we pulling back successfully? Are we actually doing that? Looks like the answer is... Come on. The answer is yes, probably. Yeah, okay, perfect. No problem. I feel like taking and holding Bhutan, we are almost... we just need more guns. I mean, we need more everything, actually. Okay, this line is stable. Okay, there we go. Now we're up to the river. Qing has declared on Yunnan. Okay. I feel like controlling this tile is not actually amazingly important. You can do that. We just pull back to that secondary defensive position. How are we doing here? You go here. You go here. You go here. You go here. Let's see how that goes. Badly. It's going badly. It's not going well. It's going badly. Yeah, you need to stop the attack. We don't have the juice. Okay. We got the Deccan Air School. And this would have been a good place to have field hospitals. These are nice. 2 Deccan divisions. Okay, actually, we probably want these. If only so that we can poop. If only so we can disband them and use them to supply our forces with manpower. Yeah. Portugal has joined the Entente. And see, normally that's a problem. Or previous versions of this game, that would have been a problem. But it's no longer a problem. We're going to extend our battle line to the north. Alright, it doesn't look like holding Multan is really in the cards. You'll need to go here. You'll need to go here. Nah, it doesn't look like it's in the cards. Who's attacking here? Looks like the Ottomans. Okay. I'd love... I don't know how I have green air. Oh, it's because I have friendly air support men. I'll do that. We'll do that as well. How's our supply situation? It's not good. Am I going to have to build up these railroads? I think I might. Alright, we did get our shift that we wanted. Alright. We are going to lose this tile. That's unfortunate. I don't know how I still... how am I still holding it? Okay, whatever. I don't want to be in that tile. It's a trap. There we go. Go to Srinagar. I don't think I can make it there in time. I'm out of, guys. Halt, halt, halt. Okay. Again, I think the thing I need to do is do something that looks like this. This is fine. I mean, holding that tile shouldn't actually be an issue, should it? Because it's on the river. And let me fix that up. That'll do. Yeah, I can just like fully divest myself of this particular situation. And then what we could do is this, because they left their front line really open. I know I don't have a lot of juice left, but I just need to get across the river. Okay, cancel material support. This situation is fine. Holding Burakana is actually one of the least important positions to hold. Okay. I think abandoning that front line is in my best interest. Like, I want something that looks a little bit like that. In an ideal world, I would be able to fortify Barraconer, which appears to be the weak point in my line. Yeah, see, now they're starving in the desert, and I'm not. If I can take... Yeah, see, forcing them to push up here is actually okay. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. What I want is to see if I can conduct a surround of Lahore. Do we have... No, they haven't even taken that tile yet. Oh, what? We're actually succeeding, at least somewhat. Our loss of manpower is an issue. I could continue to crack northward. I actually think that might be in my best interest to zip up. Cut their rail line and then zip back. Oh, we did manage to take that. I wonder if taking Lahore is within the realm of possibility now. I don't need to hold this tile, not forever. Fall of the Rashidi Emirate. So falls the house of Ibn Rashid. You need to go here. Here, specifically. This guy. Torpedo cooldown. Now we want torpedo hit chance. this situation is a diversion. Lahore is extremely important. I managed to capture it. Cuba is joining the Reichspakt. Alright. The fact I haven't taken that tile yet is really annoying. Losing that tile is, again, not actually the end of the world. Maybe if we attack here. They still haven't taken that tile yet. The thing I need more than anything is limited conscription. We ain't there yet. Let's see. Come on. Capturing Lahore would really answer. Okay, finally. Kind of enables me to really simplify things. I'm gonna set up an attack plan and then not launch it. Hopefully that still gives me the planning bonus. Fifth Zili Fengtian War. How close are we to winning this thing? 5, 4 days. Two days. Federal Marine Force. We got Marines 1. Alright. Wow, these guys are really impressive. But I think I'm going to just disband them for now. It's annoying because they have like pretty good experience. But I need emergency manpower. We'll gain 20k and a bunch of equipment. Don't worry, we'll reform those. Enables improved Marines, more dockyards, more military, so I'll take the military slots. These are all pretty good bonuses, honestly. Alright, Fall of Lahore, one of the Mughals' foremost architectural chronicles and the last remaining British center of power in the Indian subcontinent, the city of Lahore, has now fallen to the onslaught of the Deccan war machine, slammed into the city. Despite the dominion of India's frantic attempts to tide, the Deccan flag can be seen flying above the Alamgiri Gate as the sun rises, prompting all remaining British Indian hulls within the fort to surrender, exhausted from the prolonged siege. Once again, the city of Garden has come again, yet another new owner. The Garden of Mughals is ours! Alright. So, we're not close to winning. And at this point, I think, like, you folks can withdraw. Whoa! We have almost lost Birkaner. Right, Birkaner is the one tile that's, like, super annoying. Yeah. Alright, then we can stop. I think we're gonna sort of hold the line here. We don't have the we don't have the manpower to continue our assault. And we have a pretty stable front line. And I'm gonna upgrade this. We're going to have to wait for our manpower situation to improve. It's 38. Can't get either of those yet. Improve radio. There we go. Fall of Beijing. Surely China can only be united by the sword. Alright, so we are fully in it. Okay. Fall of Mexico City. No surprises there. I'm gonna try a limited attack here. It should, in an ideal circumstance. No. Well, what it did is it baited an attack. Whether or not that bait is going to prove to be beneficial to us, well, you know, that's kind of to be determined. Alright, things are... what we could do is probably do something that looks like that. Not in a great manpower position, and that's sort of one of the weaknesses of like launching big infantry attacks. Alright, Clover Revolution! We don't have limited conscription yet. Alright, Mexico's been annexed by the Americans. No surprises there. End of the American Civil War. Even though the United States has won, what effect will this have on the American dream? So, conveniently for them, it was only the socialists that they fought. Field hospital. That's good at least. That we could get a field hospital. Do we want a railway gun? Actually, I think it might be a great idea to have a railway gun. That'll do. Ah, man, that seems not a disaster, but annoying. Losing territory is always kind of obnoxious. But we may be able to grab this tile. The Germans really want to grab this tile right here. Can't see why. No obvious benefit. The Polish People's Republic has joined the Donau Age Ribbon. Yeah, that's what the Clover Revolution does. Puts the Social Democrats in charge and puts them in the sphere of the Austrians. The Austrians can grab Ukraine and Poland, I believe, as part of this. Making them potentially a real contender. Rising Sun! The Japanese are being the Japanese. Logistics company. Boy, lots of good choices here. Alright. We'll need to develop a quote-unquote modern... Yeah, I guess I'll get... Improved infantry and equipment conversion? Sure. We'll need to develop a quote-unquote modern... Infantry. Oh my gosh. Marine Division. Princely Marine Division. Yeah, Princely Marine Divisions are better. In fact, they could even be called Princely. Oh ho! Whoa, whoa. I'll call this Modern Infantry. Logistics. Field Hospital. And then we maybe just want to do line artillery. Not like a ton, but like some. And then a little beefier. How's our width? I can't find width. What's wrong with me? Entrenchment. Combat width of 30. 30 is fine. Alright. I mean, yeah. It tracks that we wouldn't need support artillery. If we already are bringing regular artillery, we don't need to bring support artillery. Field Hospital gives us more HP. Engineers gives us more entrenchment. All very good stuff. Yeah, alright. We are very, very close to being able to get the thing that we need to win this war. There we go. We have the thing that we need to win this war. Limited conscription. Look at us go. Yeah, we're getting pouring 5k in every single time. Looks like we can take that tile, no problem. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for this to stop draining. Alright. Perfect. Actually, they left a hole in their lines. That's really funny. Am I gonna try to exploit that? Absolutely I am. Well, since I've got the sauce, there's no reason I can't. Perfect. Alright, so several things need to happen. 1, attack here. 2, go here. 3, go here. 4, all you mountaineers get. Mountaineers get. Get. And get. And get. Oh, hey, they're actually attacking me. Oh, volunteers, as you do. Volunteers have a tendency to be much more aggressive. And then you, single infantry division, to try to pin those forces in place. To empower a surrounding maneuver. There we go. That did not end up working. That's fine. Deccan Aeronautic Consortium. Improve field hospitals. Why not? Alright, perfect. might as well march there. And then might as well march there. Oh, never mind. You can hold that front as it is. Apparently they have an intel advantage. Fall of Wuhan. Serious defeat for the Zealy. Alright, we look like we're holding on most of our line. Yeah, that's the rip, the Feng. Oh, wow, whip. That's the Feng Tian. They're doing pretty well. Germany defends East Asia. Okay. Oh, right. This is the new German East Asia coalition thingy that they're doing. How the heck? Why do they own Sumatra's East Coast? What's going on there? Oh. That's why. Okay, okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Do that. Except for all mountaineers. Except for all mountaineers. Except for all mountaineers. You go here. The thing that I will do now, however, is call a stop in this episode. The situation has stabilized, but it isn't exactly where I want it to be. Either way, I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.